The Brahmins and Vaishnavas are personally glorified by their characteristic powers of tolerance, penance, knowledge, and education. By dint of all these spiritual assets, Vaishnavas are more powerful than royalty. It is therefore advised that the princely order not exhibit its material prowess before these two communities, and should avoid offending them. Prithu Maharaj has explained in the previous verse the importance of devotional service for both the rulers and the citizens of the state. Now he explains how one can be steadily fixed in devotional service. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, while instructing Srila Rupa Goswami, has compared the devotional service of the Lord with a creeper. A creeper has a feeble stem and requires the support of another tree to grow, and while growing, it requires sufficient protection so that it may not be lost. While describing the system of protection for the creeper of devotional service, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has especially stressed protection from offences unto the lotus feet of Vaiṣṇavas. Such offences are called Vaiṣṇava aparadha. Aparadha means offence. If one commits Vaiṣṇava aparadhas, all of his progress in devotional service will be checked. Even though one is very much advanced in devotional service, if he commits offences at the feet of a Vaishnav, his advancement is all spoiled. In the Shastras it is found that a very great yogi, Durvasa Muni, committed a Vaishnava aparadha, and thus for 1 full year had to travel all over the universe, even to Vaikuntha to defend himself from the offence. At last, even when he approached the Supreme Personality of Godhead in Vaikuntha, he was refused protection. Therefore, one should be very careful about committing offences at the feet of a Vaishnav. The most grievous type of Vaishnava aparadha is called Gurva aparadha, which refers to offences at the lotus feet of the spiritual master. In the chanting of the holy name of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, this Gurva aparadha is considered the most grievous offence. Gururavadnya Shruti Shastra Nindanam Padma Purana. Among the 10 offences committed against the chanting of the holy name, the first offences are disobedience of the spiritual master and blasphemy of the Vedic literature. The simple definition of Vaishnav is given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, a person who immediately reminds one of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, is a Vaishnav. In this verse, both Vaishnavas and Brahmans are mentioned. A Vaishnav is a learned Brahman, and is therefore designated as Brahmana Vaishnav, Brahmana Pandit, or as a Vaishnav and Brahman. In other words, a Vaishnav is supposed to be a Brahman already, but a Brahman may not be a pure Vaishnav. When a person understands his pure identity, Brahmajanati, he immediately becomes a Brahman. In the Brahman stage, one's understanding of the absolute truth is mainly based on the impersonal view. When a Brahman, however, rises to the platform of personal understanding of the Supreme Godhead, he becomes a Vaishnav. A Vaishnav is transcendental even to a Brahman. In the material conception, the position of a Brahman is the highest in human society, but a Vaishnav is transcendental even to a Brahman. Both the Brahman and Vaishnav are spiritually advanced. A Brahman's qualifications are mentioned in Bhagavad Gita as truthfulness, mental equanimity, control of the senses, the power of tolerance, simplicity, knowledge of the absolute truth, firm faith in the scriptures, and practical application of the Brahminical qualities in life. In addition to all these qualifications, when one fully engages in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, he becomes a Vaishnav. Prithu Maharaj warns his citizens who are actually engaged in the devotional service of the Lord to take care against offences to the Brahmans and Vaishnavas. Offences at their lotus feet are so destructive that even the descendants of Yadu, who were born in the family of Lord Krishna, were destroyed due to offences at their feet. The Supreme Personality of Godhead cannot tolerate any offence at the lotus feet of Brahmans and Vaishnavas. Sometimes, due to their powerful positions, princes or government servants neglect the position of Brahmans and Vaishnavas, not knowing that because of their offence they will be ruined.